Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another Rocket League video here at Game Gym. I'm Coach Aero, and today we're going to be going over how to delay our flicks, which can be a very dangerous skill to possess because of the unpredictable nature of it from the defender's point of view. Alright, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alrighty guys, for our warm-up today, we're going to be inside of free play for around 5 to 10 minutes. What I want you to do here is practice driving around the field while balancing the ball on top of your head, and also try to time how long you get with each attempt. This is really going to help us refresh the first step to our delayed flick, and all flicks for that matter, and get us ready for this mechanic. If you guys are looking for a challenge, enter free play on one of the Rocket Labs maps, and do it there, as you know, you're going to have to, instead of going into like a straight line or simple circles, you're going to have to dodge some geometry potentially. So if you're feeling up to the task, go ahead and load it on Rocket Labs. A delayed flick is exactly how it sounds. It's the process of jumping to start the motion of a flick, but not flicking right away and instead slightly delaying it. From the defender's point of view, this can be extremely difficult to defend against because it's harder to use the attacker's car language to predict where the shot is going to go. This skill is not difficult to learn if you are already proficient with flicks, and if you aren't, I highly suggest that you go ahead and watch some of my past videos on them. Since this skill takes one of our already learned mechanics and strengthens its utility, it fits in perfectly with our season objective of mechanics. Okay guys, so we aren't actually really learning a complete new mechanic here, but simply adding a step to our already known flicks. That's why I was so adamant about you guys going back and watching previous flick videos, because you really need that prerequisite knowledge here. So far, yep, I've made videos on standard flicks and 45-degree flicks, and we can delay both of those. You can delay any flick for that matter. Right now, I want you to load up the training pack from the code on screen, and for every shot, choose any flick by the way, jump to start the flick, but don't flick immediately, and instead wait for like a second or a second and a half to actually flick. This will probably feel a little bit weird at first, but it should only take you a few attempts to get used to it, given you are already decent with flicks. Go ahead and do this training pack for around 5 to 10 minutes, or until you feel you are ready for ranked. All right, guys, now we're going to be taking a look at a example of me utilizing a delayed flick in one of my replays from one of my games. So we're going to let the play roll out here to give you guys a visual on what exactly this play is all about. We can see I hit him with a delayed flick. So first things first, guys, we're going to look at this from Faulty's point of view and just see how hard this is to defend, because we talked about unpredictability, and what does that really mean, right? Now we're going to have a visual. So we can see right here when I jump, he kind of knows that I'm going right side, but you know, as I'm driving up, he really doesn't know I could go, you know, left side, right side, I could flick it straight. So he's already on his toes, and when I jump right here and don't flick immediately, it really confuses him. He just has to dive at the ball. And from my point of view, you know, where he's diving, it's just easy to play it around him. So from the defender's point of view, it's super hard to defend, guys. And really quickly, we're gonna go over the mechanics of this. So we can see that the first step is I get a catch, use my first touch to pop it up and get a really smooth catch that's worry-free. So you can see we keep pushing it. Keep the control. That's probably the most important thing, is you need to be able to control the ball, especially in a game setting. And another thing, guys, you have to have ample space to pull this off. You can see, like, if Dingbat 1998 right here was like full out rushing the ball, this isn't gonna happen. I can't catch the ball to do the delayed flick. So you really have to make sure you have ample space. And then we can see right here, the quick jump, delay it just a little bit, and it's easy to flick it around him. And there you have it. There's your delayed flick. Now for our ranked session, I want you guys to be in either the 1v1 or 2v2 playlist for 30 to 45 minutes. Each game you play, you should attempt 2 delayed flicks per game. These game modes will net you more space, so you should absolutely have enough space to make those 2 attempts every game. We've now arrived at the end of the video. As a reminder for everyone, you should honestly incorporate dribbling practice like we did in our warm-up here to your regular routine. This is a skill that you need to regularly practice to keep it consistent. See y'all in the next one.